Hello, Sandra here from Atelier Vintage Rose. Today I want to show you the paper pad I smashed. I've got 16 projects, over 50 items that I made from one paper pad. And I will clear my table and then I will show you one by one. Um, and I will show you the paper pad that I used because of course I bought another one. I couldn't help myself. So it's a gnome paper pad. It's white with red, and I've got so many nice projects that I want to show you. There's a gingerbread house, there are boxes, there are loads of cards, 26 in total, and there's an advent calendar, there's an album, there's a Christmas tree over there. There is so much. So I'm going to clear my table and I'll show you everything. So this is the paper pad I used. It's from Craft Sensations and I buy this in a local store and it's called I'll Be Known for Christmas, and there are lots and lots of beautiful papers in it. Christmassy, reds of course, and I use this for my advent calendar, and the gnomes is the front of my calendar. I didn't use a lot of these cards because I don't know why. I think the cards for me are too difficult to use. This I just cut up and give as tags. And these words were so many words. I used a lot of them, but I still have some left over of the words. And from my scraps, I made some tags. So this is the paper pad. And I will be showing you my advent calendar now. It's a huge calendar. And I made 2 gnomes with my Silhouette Studio files that I bought. And on the side I have some a little reindeer, and I made some ornaments and just some lace that hangs on the side. And here there are tiny little bells. I don't know if you can see them on camera. And the video I followed was from May. I will link every tutorial and every idea that I found on internet. I will link below in the description box. And these are the boxes. It's a lot. I don't even get it on camera. And I made the boxes so you can open them like this. And I wanted big boxes because I didn't want to cut much of the squares that were in the paper pad. So that's why this is a big album. I think it's at least A4 album paper size. So it's huge. I put a little bit of lace here, and for the rest you don't have to do much on this album because, well, it decorates itself. And my gnomes, I put little gingerbreads in her hands, and he got a present. They are with repositionable tape because this is a present for someone, and that someone likes pink. So I am going to put lots and lots of pink on the cover in this paper pad, and also on the inside some numbers that I am going to cut out with pink. So this is a temporarily done advent calendar. And my next one is an album. That album is from Your Book of Memories. I made it in the past, and with the cats for my mom, I think. And this time it's a little bit Christmassy. Let's celebrate together, it says. That's one of the words that were in it, and I used a lot of those words. And just some Christmas paper. You can put lots of photos. I made it with lots of places for photos that you can use. Here are 2 full pages for photos, and in the back there are 2 tags for photos too, and a large one. So I made that. And this is the album. And also the lace comes back here in the front. I made the belt of Santa. So yeah, my album. Then I made, I can show you my wishing well. I make my own wishing wells from paper, and this is the one I decorated for Christmas. I hope you can see all the whites. And it says wishing you a sweet Christmas. I put some snow on top. Here I have a birdhouse and my poinsettias. I don't know if you can see them very well. Decorated a little bit. Some ice, fake ice thingies. And here are some leaves with the poinsettias. And there is Mr. Snowman. Where's my camera? Oh, there. And I embossed the paper of the snowman. And here I put snow on the Christmas tree. So I hope that shows. So I was very happy with this result. Wishing you a sweet holiday. Then I made some boxes that I bought off Silhouette, I think. And these are just some Christmas boxes that you can, with a divider inside. I put small ornaments in it, and I will give them as presents. And I put on the ornaments, I will put the letters of the people that gets them. So those were fun to make, a lot of work, but fun to make. And I used some text on it. Feel the Christmas magic, Christmas is coming, happy holidays, and a Christmas party. So I made 4 of those boxes. Then we have, yay, the Christmas tree. I had these, I wanted to make this one for a long time, but I never did. So I finally got to make the Christmas tree from the rosettes. I have a tutorial that I can link below from the original person that did this. And I hope it's in frame and you can see it. This is a real clay pot that's underneath, so it stands better. I did the bow on 2 sides with a rose. So that's my Christmas tree. I really like that. And then I made my bags, filled bags. I have these white bags, brown. I have them in brown and pink too. But I made, this is from the paper. So this is 1 sheet of paper that I used, and I decorated it with lots of things. I made a Christmas ornament pin that you can use. And inside there are a card. Oh, this is the card. This is a piece of the paper. And I made little cards too. Wait, I will take it out all together. Yeah, everything is out. I made a few, oh, you can't see that. I made a few flowers from the paper, 2 of those adorable bows, and 6 tags. And for the gnomes, I just printed this off the internet because this was not in the paper pad. And I made 6 tags like that. And there are 4 small cards, same image on the cards and from the same piece of paper. So 1 sheet of 12 by 12 I used to decorate all this. And there is the other bow. I don't know if you can really see the bow. Such a cute bow. And then I also made a tiny envelope with a tiny card. And that's from just 1 sheet of paper. So that's that project. I don't know if I can move that over there. Then I made, oh, these book boxes. I have a tutorial on that too. Well, not my tutorial. Somebody made a tutorial and I will link it in the description box below. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yes, I can. These are these tiny boxes that are books. If you put them that way, they're books. I made tiny charms on them that says made with love. And if you open them up, they are just a plain box and you could put something inside. I made this one, and the other one is the night before Christmas. It's some kind of book cover. So, and I made the other one. Then I designed, these bags. I've got loads and loads of bags. These are tiny bags. Also a tutorial from someone, but I adjusted a little bit the sizes. I took half a sheet of 12 by 12, so 6 by 12, and I just scored them from the outsides and the bottom and the top, folded them in, and then you create a bag. And these pictures are from the internet. I just printed them out, and they are so cute to give gifts in. So I got loads of them. Well, not from this paper pad, from other paper pads I made loads, and this one I made 4. Then I have this tiny tote bag which holds 6 of these cards, 3 by 3 cards. And this tiny tote bag is so fun to make. It's a one sheet wonder again. From one sheet you can make all this. Well, the red paper is of course the sheet. And then I made the Santa belt. Then I am making miniatures myself, so I couldn't resist to make a miniature mailbox with Santa letters in it. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Yeah. So I made a little mailbox from a straw and from beads, and this is a paper die that I've got in my stash, and the little mail envelopes are printed off the internet, and I use that. And I filled this with sand. The straw I filled with sand so it can stand on its own. So I make that one. Then we have an explosion box that I make. I love making explosion boxes. So this is the explosion box again, an image from the internet, but this was an image from the paper pad, I'll Be Known for Christmas, the tiny one. And when you open it up, ta-da, it says the North Pole, and there's a road, and then I hope it shows on camera. This this is a tiny car that I made with some gnomes inside, a Christmas tree, some presents, and on the side it says I'll be known for Christmas, on the other side also. And the front is the front of the car with the grill, and you see the back of the gnomes. So I made this one, and I really like this one. I didn't decorate it very much because I already liked the decorations from the gnome car. So that's my explosion box. And then I made some box cards that fold like this, and you can put it in an envelope. And it says, this one says believe in the magic, with a poinsettia, and just the gnomes from the front of the paper pad. I cut them out, and then I put some Christmas trees. I don't know if that shows. I put some glitter on my Christmas trees. I don't think it really shows the glitter, but well, this is the decoration for the one. And then I had some leftover papers left over, how do you say that? And then I made another one, and that's this one. It says joy to the world, with 2 trees and some gnomes inside. Those are these box cards. And then I think that's the final one. Yeah, it is. Oh no, my cards. Yeah. Then I made a gingerbread house. Well, only the front and the back is a gingerbread house. I made my own gingerbread again with the Silhouette Studio, and these are all glittered up. I don't know if you can show that on camera. It's all glittered up, the roof and the door. And then inside I made, there are a few possibilities. I thought you can make cards for your Christmas recipes because the box is this size. So you can put a lot of cards in it. Just your cards or some recipes for your Christmas good, nice eating things. How do you say the Christmas food? Sorry. And I made these 4 cards. No Christmas without cookies, with a male ginger and baking spirits bright, the little girl. And it's the thought that counts. It's a gingerbread cookie and food, beer, holiday, cheer. That's this one. That's all from my dies that I have in my stash. These are some of the cards that were in the paper pad that I don't know what to do with, but it's nice to put them in there. So you have some recipe cards, I think. So you can use it for a lot of different things. And here we go. Then I made some wine labels. These are my wine labels that I made. It's just, it says cheers on the back in Dutch. And yeah, they are very easy to use. I really like them. Of course, it's Santa and Santa, Mrs. Santa. So those are my wine labels. Here I made some tiny charms just because I could. I really like to make charms. And well, I found these pearls in my stash and I found these beads and I thought, oh, that's nice to make a charm with. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but I made them. And then I have my 26 cards. The first cards I want to show you are slider cards, I believe they are called. I will put a tutorial, link to the tutorial in the description box. And this is how it works. You slide it, you have season greetings, and you have a gnome that comes up. I really, really liked making these cards. It says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year on the bottom. And in the little piece it says from our gnome to yours. So I really like these cards. And I made 6 of those. So these are the different gnomes that I used. Again, from a Silhouette Studio file. I will link it below. And this one. Well, this was the Silhouette Studio file, and some of them I adjusted a little bit because I thought it was not as handy as I hoped. But this one I adjusted a little bit. And here is one with a present again. And this one has a jingle bell from my new dies in his hands. So these cards, and then I made a one sheet wonder that I cut up in pieces that makes 16 cards. So the piece of paper is the white stars, and for the background I just used 3, I think 2.5 or 3 12 by 12s to put on the background. So I will show them one by one. This one says joy with glitter, Santa baby, season greetings. I try to use the lace and the sparkling red on every card. This one also says joy. That's the letters from joy punched out and made like this. Oh, the sun is leaving, so the light is a little bit better, I think. This one says Merry Christmas and jingle bells. And then these are just the simple shapes that I used, and then I cut up my shapes that I will, well, perhaps I can put a photo on what I created, because the one sheet wonder I designed myself, so I can put a photo in it. So these are little presents that says it's time for presents. What about a Christmas walk? There's a sleigh. and some reindeer. This one says cocoa spice make Christmas nice. So there's hot cocoa and some treats. This one is all the names of the reindeers on it. I just love this one. They're so cute. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And these are the ornaments. Time to unwrap your gift. So I made a gift, a huge gift on a card. This one is also so cute. Some people are worth melting for. This is a die that I got in my stash and I used it. So nice. Snowman on a sleigh. And this is Let's Sit by the Fire. So I made my fireplace with some stockings. This one says, Baby, it's cold outside. And the last one is Candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses. So I put some candy canes in the form of a heart. And last thing I made is these tags. And I did that with all the scraps. I got a video that I watched and I thought that's a cute idea. So I copied that idea to make it with the scraps you have. So this one says Santa Baby, Jingle Bells, Secret Santa, and No Peeking. And then I just cut up the tags that were on the sheets and I'm gonna give that with presents. So yeah, this is all I have. I will put that there. This is all I made and it took me about a month to make all of this. I'm not a quick crafter, I'm a slow crafter, but I really enjoyed making this. Thank you so very much for watching. And if you have any questions, ask them in the description box or in the comments and I will answer. And I will put as many tutorials and YouTube channels that I watched for these ideas in the description box below. Thank you so very much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.